What's up, gamers? Hey, once again, thanks again for tuning in to the GamersRebirthDL channel. So what do we have today? Today we have the Nintendo NES emulator for the PlayStation 4. Now we will go ahead and install this into our modified PlayStation 4 on version 5.05. Now I have a folder of ROMs and I am just going to transfer that information to my USB. But before that, we will go ahead and get the file to the developer's Twitter. Now this is Morpheus 1987. He's been working hard on this emulator. Now PAL ROMs work fine. NTSC ROMs are a little slower because of the different clock rate. Thank you so much, Morpheus. This is amazing. So we will click on the mega link, and this is like around 8 megabytes in weight. So we'll go ahead and download that package information. Okay, shouldn't take that long. As you guys can see, I already had a copy of it. So now that we have that information ready, I am going to connect my USB to the PC. Now I am just going to copy and paste it on the root of my USB thumb drive. Okay, so now I am also going to copy the ROMs for the NES, and then I'm going to paste it as well on the root of my USB. Okay, so now that I have those two files or that information in my thumb drive, then I am going to go to my PlayStation 4. So once we're in the PlayStation 4, now remember, if you turn it off, then you will need to run the exploit again. So we will go to settings. We go to network. Now you can view the connection status. As you guys can see, I have the Al-Azif DNS. Now if you don't know how to do that, just go to one of my previous videos. I'll go ahead and leave it at the end of this video so you guys can check it out. It is really simple, just changing the primary DNS and secondary DNS. Also, I will leave the link in the description for Al-Azif's GitHub. So it'll explain to you how to set the primary and secondary DNS. Now this is for 5.05 and lesser firmwares. So there it is, guys. So we move on back to the PlayStation 4. Now I am going to connect to the internet so that my information in the exploit can get updated, since I had it via offline. So you guys can see it'll redirect the information, and it will update those exploit categories. Okay, so now my information is more up to date. I will select my version firmware, which is 5.05, and then I am just going to select hen. Shouldn't take that long. This is very simple, guys. Amazing. These developers always doing a great job. So now you will get that welcome message. Once we get that, we can press the PS button of our controller, and now we're going to go to settings again. We're going to go to debug settings, game, package installer, and then we're going to install our package for the NES emulator, which it installs fairly quick. Okay, so now that we have installed that, it will be in our live area, so we can go ahead and launch it. Okay, so now it will say load ROM from mount USB ROMs. So now make sure that your ROMs folder is called ROM so that I can detect it. You guys can see the list of games. Now the weird thing is that I went down with the arrows in the controller, and I want to show any more games. It might be in the initial stages, so be patient. We still have some games that run. Now my games were running kind of slow, but it is somewhat playable, which is cool. You guys can see I'm launching Super Mario Bros. 3. Now you guys can see that it is okay. It can be playable. It is pretty nice, pretty cool. Now that these emulators are surfacing, I know that he's been working with them since back then, but any update is good, and I can wait for it to get even better. Now there was one thing where it doesn't allow you to go back to the main menu or anything just yet, so you need to close the application if you want to load a new game. So just keep pressing the PS button and then select close application. Okay, and now to launch a new game, you will relaunch the PS4 NES from Morpheus. It'll give you the same prompt. You just press X and then you can select another game that you might have in your list. Okay, so I'll go ahead and launch Ninja Gaiden, which is an awesome game. Now also the sound, it is kind of laggy for now. It might be the ROMs that I might have. So if you guys find other different type of ROMs which it is recommended by Morpheus, then let me know how it runs. It'll be awesome to see the improvements with the other type of ROMs. So guys, there you have it. NES for the PlayStation 4. The emulators are surfacing. This is exciting times for the PlayStation 4 as well. So go and visit Morpheus Twitter page so that you can go ahead and get that emulator. So if this helped, remember to hit like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. As always, Gamer Rebirth out.